The Gentlementor.
And, I'm not looking for any kind of justice or answers or anything. I'm just like, man, this is so freaking weird.
Yeah, it is.
And like you said the other day to Andy, and that made perfect sense. And I know that's right. It's the fear porn that stirs your head up wrong. People have always died like this from this stuff, especially the flu. I mean, we're not familiar with like the kind of numbers of people who die from like common colds, COVID, which is what COVID is like a cold.
Right. Yeah.
But the flu takes inordinate numbers of people every year except this last 2 years when it suddenly didn't matter anymore.
Right. Well, we don't know for sure if it was the flu or if it was something else.
Yeah, but it's like, no, even the flu does this.
Yeah.
Even a cold does this sometimes to some people. It's not always explainable. And it's kind of the old thing we always argue about when things come into the news. It's like, is it really new, or are we just now, like, we've got so much information that we're hearing about it and we're aware of it? Is that what it is? And, of course, now with the media being kind of weaponized.
Well, because we're only interested in fearing the things that can really affect us. And I think one of the things that made me realize that, I saw this meme the other day that was this, it was a cartoon drawing, and it was a room, just a square room. And in one corner of the room, covering the entire half of the room, was this elephant. And then there were three guys in the room, one with the camera, one with the microphone, one with a notebook. And the three guys were looking at COVID cases. So they were filming COVID cases, they were writing, they were recording the interesting COVID cases. And the elephant in the room was sex trafficking. And it's like, it's those big things we don't see. We're so intrigued by the things that are going to affect us individually that we want to ignore the things that affect we ignore the things that affect humanity on a massive scale.
Yep.
So sad.
Yes, it is. I'm not clapping that it's sad. I'm clapping that. Yeah, it is.
It is so sad. It's so aggravating.
But it does bring to mind the point that a lot of people, I won't say like myself, but people giving to conspiracies suggested that that's exactly the purpose.
Is to get our mind off of those things
It's the the Romans had the thing bread and circuses. That this is the bread and circuses. The news cycle is part of the entertainment. It's part of what keeps us looking the other way. Watch over here so you don't see what's going on over here.
Yeah. Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
You're looking over here. You're not seeing what's happening down here.
Exactly. So, and they put the spotlight where they want the spotlight, and they take the spotlight away. That's, all the Joe Rogan controversy. That's what that basically boils down to is, wait a minute. We didn't say it was all right for people to listen to this guy. I mean, he's not saying anything that crazy. It's just,
but here's what
still get by with it.
Here's what really irks me about what's happening with that is that not only do we have the government entities now taking away freedom of speech. We have individuals, artists who are saying, "Oh no, you can't give these people freedom of speech." What?
The man of the
You're an artist.
Is Neil Young, Mr. Keep on Rocking in the Free World. Go read the lyrics to that song.
How many lyrics on Spotify have to do with demoralizing women, demoralizing children, gang violence, gang rape, whatever, all that stuff that's on Spotify? Why don't we get those? Do we have a list of people that we want to recommend Spotify drop? Because of their stuff? Can we have that instead of them telling us who they want Spotify to drop? I don't. It's just stupid.
I thought it was stupid.
Up to here.
Well, first of all, it's stupid because Neil Young doesn't even own any of his own music anymore. So he doesn't have any legal right to pull it.
Is he the latest? He's
the guy. Neil's the guy last week that went on and said Spotify, it's either me or Joe Rogan.
Then let go of Neil Young.
Took a whole 24 hours to go. Joe Rogan it is. And they took all his music off. I think that's hysterically funny because he has made a career, made a life on this idea that he's an outsider, anti-establishment guy. That's what
Yeah.
keeps on rocking.
Come on.
World. That's what that song's all about. And all of a sudden, he becomes a shill for the man.
It does not make any sense at all.
Well, he's gonna pay the price. I mean,
okay.
Ultimately, he's already collected all the money, but
All right.
he's gone. And for what it's worth, oh wow, there's a sorry, that was a musical callback, unintentional.
Okay, sorry, I didn't catch
It was
it.
a Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song, and so
For what it's worth.
Young, yeah, for what it's worth.
Okay.
Well, it was Stephen Stills, but it's big protest. Another guy who was anti-establishment right up until the last 2 years, and suddenly he works for the establishment. It's all these old hippies. These are the guys. These were the guys that invented the anti-establishment, stick it to the man thing, and now they're the man.
Yeah. Now they want to be the man.
How hollow.
They're speaking out for the man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're the spokesman for the man. These are the guys going, hey, if you disagree with my political view, don't come to my shows or buy my stuff anymore.
Right.
Artists. No. It's just like what the media has done. The media has wrecked their own integrity.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Well, the community of quote unquote artists, that's like your Hollywood filmmaking, music people, all the establishment, they've done the same thing. They've trashed their own integrity. People don't believe them anymore. They realize that they are shills. They speak up for whoever pays them.
Yep.
And that's what you get in entertainment. That's what you get in politics. That's what you get everywhere. That's why people are looking for sincerity. There's a reason artisanal foods are become really popular. It's distrust. Distrust corporations. We want something that a human being has made specifically for us. We want artisanal. That's what the whole thing's about.
You know what I find more important than anything else is deep connection.
And regular bowel movements.
That's important too. And after drinking that whole jug of 4 liters of whatever that lemon stuff was this past week,
lemon ass wash,
that is important. Colon rinse. That is some important stuff. But
at least they got some flavor in it now. It used to.
It's not too bad, but it tastes like weak lemonade. It tastes like you went to Chick-fil-A and they had your cup out in the rain before they put it in your car.
Church lemonade at the church carry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. What you get at the church.
Ooh, this had ice in it an hour ago.
Yeah, ooh, that's good. Anyway, sorry, you sort of got me sidetracked. My mind is running off in different directions.
Not allowed.
Going down the tubes, going down the toilet. What was what's in? Oh, it's about deep connection, and I think that's where we you and I have a deep connection. We got deep connection with other people in our world, in our lives. Those are the people we trust. Those are the people we go to for information. Those are the people we, it's like when I think about who I'm going to vote for in the election, presidential election, whatever election, I'm looking at my peers, the people that I'm deeply connected with.
Right on.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I don't have to ask you.
Exactly.
You always
That's
tell me
who
what
I'm
you're
good at
thinking.
vetting with. That's who.
But there's other people that I ask. What are you thinking? What do you think about this? What do you think about how so and so said about this? And they tell me the things. And so those are the things that I'm getting. I think that's where we're gonna come. I think that's where we're gonna. That's where the apex is coming. Is like, where is that deep connection in our lives, and where are we going to believe those things that are happening? Whether it's Big Brother, social media, big media, news media, whatever. We're going to really trust the people we have deep connection with. And I think it's important for us to have somewhat of a level idea of what's happening, because when people have deep connections with us, we need to have a good perspective. It all comes down to
perspective. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Hashtag perspective.
Hashtag perspective. So I have decided this is my thing. There are three things that I want in life. You ready? Adventure, deep connections, perspective. That's it.
Yes.
Those are the three things that I want in life. Adventure, I want something to do. I want something that excites me, something that challenges me. I want deep connections with people that challenge me and excite me. And I want perspective from people who see things that I don't see in my own life. That's what I want.
I would say that this thing, I cherish this thing because it gives me these two things.
Which
this
one is that?
Deep connection is my source of perspective and adventure.
Yes. And that's the thing. That's the thing too, is they're all uniquely connected. Because when you get deep connection with someone, what do you experience with them? Adventure. Yeah.
Yes.
And you also gain perspective.
Yes.
And the more people you have to have adventures with and deep connections with, you gain more perspective.
It's got that.
It's amazing. Synergy. Oh, man, that's a word we left behind back in 2019.
I know.
Yeah.
I would have stuck around for another year. If only we hadn't languished.
We only hadn't languished. We would have kept our synergy.
Man, we could have kept the synergy, but we lost synergy, and therefore we languished.
Come on.
That'll break.
Right. That's it.
That's fine.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Oh.
Well, Adam Grant can take that. Adam Grant, you can have any of this information that we're having in this podcast.
I am not giving anything to Adam Grant. I feel like Adam's got plenty going on.
He does have plenty going on.
I feel like he could sprinkle some to the rest of us.
Yeah, you could. But I like his stuff, and if you could use any of this, you're welcome to it, Adam. But please point people in this direction to the Gentlementors. That's what we are.
Throw us a hashtag.
Hashtag Adam Grant, Gentlementors. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hash brown.
That's what we should do. Let's just set our sights really high on somebody. Who is it? Adam Grant, Joe Rogan, Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't know, who are these guys that we can set our sights on really high to go? We're gonna have them on our podcast.
Donald Miller.
I
think that's somebody we could both get behind.
What about
you want to go bigger?
No, I'm thinking what about something that really just connects with us, hold on, give me a minute.
No.
What's his name in Lakewood Church?
Joel Osteen.
Yes. Joel. Come on, Joel.
That would be too funny.
Stephen Furtick. Come on, Stephen. Come on. There's a lot of controversy on this channel right here. We need we need your voice. We need your voice in here to help us out a little bit.
That's a lot of controversy. Stephen Furtick.
Where is oh my God, why can't I think of any names tonight? It's because I'm 50. What's his name from Hillsong, New York? Where's he?
Is he probably living in Bieber's basement?
Let's go. Talk to us. Tell us what's happening. What's happening with you and Bieber? What's happening?
It's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh man, what is his name?
All I can think of is Levi Lusko, but Levi's not that. Levi's not that. It's
Root Guy. Yeah. Carl Lentz.
Carl Lentz. I hope the Google thing, you've set up a Google announcement for your name, Carl Lentz. I'm going to say, Carl Lentz, come and tell us what's happening in your life right now. We want to know what's going on. Come on, Carl.
Talk about perspective and adventure.
Yeah, let's have some perspective, Carl. Man, we're going to love you. We're going to encourage you. We just want to know what's happening.
I'm going to laugh at your hair, though, Carl, if you still got
it's fine. It's as long as you show us your it's fine. But tell us what's happening, how you're dealing with the circumstance. People want to know. People are interested because inquiring minds want to know. And it's not about you being a pastor. It's about you being a human being, because we're all that.
Yeah, you qualify as one of those.
Yeah, you qualify as a human being for sure. We all deal with that kind of stuff. So come on, tell us. Come on, Carl.
I don't think I've ever dealt with that particularly. I'm just going to say I think that photographic evidence stands behind me.
Oh, man. I'd like to know. I really like to know. And if one of those, I just feel like we should set our sights for that high for one of these guys just to come on and just just to answer 2 questions. We got 2
That would be
questions
funny
for
as
you.
crap.
Give us 15 minutes. We got 2 questions. Go. That's all. That's all I'd want. Yeah, that would be worth it. Totally. Anyway, all right. I'm done. I'm on my soapbox.
Don't be done. Don't be done. You just got to my level. Come on. Don't get crazy and then quit. Come on.
Okay. All right. I'll get crazy. Keep you up with it. It's good. Jim Baker's not too far from here. We can get some Jim Baker. I saw
Jim Baker, we used to have the in with your dad.
So I watched the Eyes of Tammy Faye. Have you seen that? It's on HBO.
What did you think? I've seen the ad, but I haven't watched it.
Okay, it's on HBO Max. I gave you the login. Did I give you the login for HBO Max?
I've got it.
Okay. So you got the login for HBO Max. What's her name? It's not Kristen Dunst. It's what's her name? I can't remember. Jessica Chastain.
Oh, okay.
And Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield, young guy, great job, man. And he did a good job.
Did a good job
connecting with, because I've sat in a few private conversations with
I'm like,
Jim,
you've got firsthand knowledge here.
and he's exactly that. He hit it right on the mark, because, and Deborah and I have been talking about this quite a bit, because we've experienced him on that level, is that when he gets in front of the camera and the camera's on and the lights on and the lights are on and the TV's on, he is on. But you get him back in the room, on the couch, in the green room, he's just like, what is up with you? You're just he doesn't have that dynamic personality like you would think, like Joel Osteen has when you get in a room with him. Oh, Lord, help you. You getting he just doesn't have that. And it's just like, oh man. Anyway, it was good. It was a good movie. I think there was a few things where it was like, I don't know if they probably agree with that, but it was a pretty good movie. So yeah.
They got a new season of The Righteous Gemstones out.
Man, I'm like in episode 4, I think, right now, and it's
on the new season or the
no, it's still in the first season. Okay. I have to take it a little bit of time because it's really hard for me. It is really hard for me.
I know. The first time I watched, I was just like,
I know, and it's just like, oh my goodness, it's like, oh, brother pastor, it is so troubling. It hits so hard to home.
I know.
It's like I have to watch it, and then I have to heal, and then I can watch another one, and then I have to heal.
After watching it, I wanted to call him and go, you guys did a really good job.
Yeah.
I'd like to be technical advisor on season 2 if you want to get really
let's do this. Let's help you out. Let's help you out with this. Yeah. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry that you're out of some Evan Williams.
It happens to the best of us.
I wish I could send you some.
I wish you could too. I'd like to
Walker's K.
a glass of that there, yeah.
I could digitally send you some.
That'd be nice. When will they get that technology going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
3D printing.
We got 3D printing. We don't have smell-o-vision.
Right here by my ice machine. That's like a drink printer.
Yes, kind of like when Captain Picard says Earl Grey hot. You could just say,
make it so, baby.
You could just say Highland single malt Scotch whiskey on the rocks, and then there it is. Yeah,
1 ice cube. I heard a guy ordered that the other day.
1 ice cube.
Gosh, 1 cube.
1 cube. The when we did our photos the other day at the cigar bar downtown, and which is a really nice place. You can't smoke inside, you have to smoke outside. But they've got the guy, I know the owner, I've been friends with him for a little bit, trying to get to know him. And I was like, so we're going to do some photos here. He's like, great. I can use the photos and we'll put them on Instagram, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to need a glass of whiskey. And he said, you want that on the rocks? I said, yeah, I want that on the rocks. Can you do an ice cube? And he brings me the most clear ice cube I have ever seen in my entire life, made with probably distilled water, naturally, which you have to do.
Good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So the photographer was like, he's taking pictures of the glass of whiskey. And I'm like, dude, I'm up here.
The Gentlementor.